The WNBA and NBA are locked in a heated battle over revenue sharing, and it's about to get even more intense. But here's where it gets controversial. While both sides agree players deserve more money, they're fiercely divided on how to make that happen. Let's dive into the latest clash and what it means for the future of women's basketball. The spark that ignited the debate on October 21st. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver sat down with Craig Novan on the Today Show to discuss the upcoming 2025-26 NBA season. When asked about WNBA players receiving a larger share of revenue in the next collective bargaining agreement, CBA, Silver initially agreed, a win for the Women's National Basketball Players Association, WNBPA. But his follow-up comments set off alarm bells. Silver argued that focusing solely on revenue share was misguided. Instead, he suggested looking at absolute numbers, claiming players would earn significantly more in the next CBA. While true, this felt like a deflection to the WNBPA, who've long fought for a salary cap directly tied to league revenue. And this is the part most people miss. The devil is in the details of how those raises are structured and sustained over time. The numbers game. What's really at stake? With TV revenue set to quadruple next season, players are poised for a substantial pay increase. Reports suggest Supermax contracts could start at $850,000, up from $249,244, while minimum contracts could rise to $300,000 from just over $70,000. Sounds great, right? Not so fast. The WNBPA isn't just fighting for bigger paychecks. They want a system that ensures fair compensation as the league grows. The controversy, uncapped or unfair. WNBPA Executive Director Terri Jackson accused the league of misleading players with proposals that claim to offer uncapped revenue sharing. She argues these plans are essentially a piece of the pie, prioritizing the league's finances over player compensation. The league fired back, stating their proposals include uncapped revenue sharing tied to performance. So, who's right? It's complicated. While the current CBA technically has no cap, its structure could leave players behind if revenue targets aren't met. The misstep that changed the game. Jackson's use of the term uncapped gave the league ammunition to refute her claims. Had she focused on the flaws in the current system, like players receiving no revenue sharing if targets are met, the narrative might have shifted. Instead, the league capitalized, even going as far as calling the WNBPA's proposals financially unviable. Bold move, but is it fair? Where do we go from here? With the CBA set to expire on October 31st, tensions are high. Players accuse the league of opacity, relying on educated estimations for revenue figures. The league counters that they provide audited financial statements annually. Yet, the core issue remains: what revenue should count? The league's proposal only includes office revenue, not team-generated income, a sticking point for the WNBPA. A glimmer of hope? Despite the drama, there's reason for optimism. The very fact that revenue sharing is such a hot topic proves the WNBA is growing. Both systems, the leagues and the WNBPA's, have potential if fine-tuned. Players could accept lower upfront pay for higher revenue percentages later, or owners could raise the salary cap to mitigate risks. The possibilities are endless, but finding common ground won't be easy. The big question: can they bridge the gap? As negotiations heat up, one thing is clear: both sides have a lot to lose and gain. But with mistrust running deep, will they find a middle ground? And more importantly, should players settle for anything less than a system that truly reflects their value? Let us know what you think in the comments. This debate is far from over.